new episode, know you probably waiting. Plant a seed in your brain, let me pollinate it. And I'm not like the rest, I don't do the faking. You are now tuned into Bro Conversations. Yo, hey, what's poppin', what's poppin', what's poppin'? We back up in this bitch again. Broke Conversations, the world's most poverty-stricken podcast. I'm your host, OG Odie. And, yeah, I think that's the whole intro. I finally got it right for once, goddamn. Anyway, I'm glad to be up in here. Another week. Consistency is key, that's all I gotta say. And, yeah, I hope y'all doing good, feeling good, smelling good, you know what I'm saying? Got something to sip on, got something to smoke on. I may or may not allegedly have just that. So anyway, let's get right up in it. First topic on the agenda. This is damn near two topics in one, but anyway, Dave Chappelle. He came out with another video on his Instagram. He don't post that much on his social media, but on his Instagram, he came out with a post. The first post was Unforgiven. And if you don't remember, I actually named one of my podcast episodes Unforgiven back when I covered this original topic. First of all, let me tell you the origin before I even get into it. Dave had told us, just like many rappers and young entertainers or whatever, when he got in the game, he signed a bad deal, and he actually signed the rights over to the name Chappelle Show and everything. Comedy Central, they own that, and they own the rights and the licensing and all that. So even after he quit, and I know y'all probably heard this, he gave up on the $50 million dollars that the Comedy Central was going to give him for whatever reason, whatever content, whatever switch over, whatever difference. Ever since that, you know, he's they haven't taken it off air, so they've just been profiting over and over again by, you know, licensing it to Netflix, licensing for a few months, licensing to Hulu, licensing it, and that's really the smartest thing these businesses can do. Don't put it all in one area where I can find it, most definitely, unless you got an ultimate like monopoly type contract and relationships with these companies. But anyway, yeah, that's basically the gist of what happened. He was on stage and he recorded damn near a 10-20 minute special, whatever you would like to call it. But anyway, fast forward, Dave Chappelle has finally got the name license, and he finally got paid a few $1 million. That's what he said in the latest video. I think it's called Redemption Song. So yeah, so he finally, after months of telling his fans before to boycott it, and telling all the people that he has relationships with in the industry, that may even have a hand in that don't watch this shit until I get it, until I own it, until it's mine. And he obviously has enough star power to do it, and he did it. And honestly, I didn't think it was gonna happen, and if it did happen, it was gonna take years in my opinion. But I guess since everything, I don't know, I don't know, you know, once you get to a certain peak, once you get to a certain like Richard Pryor type acclaim and stuff like that attached to your name, and Dave Chappelle is most definitely in that category of the greatest of all time, up there with the Richard Pryors, up there with the Bernie Macs, up there with the what's his name, fuck, I don't remember, but Paul, up there with the Paul Mooney's and shit like that. But yeah though, this is amazing. And yeah, the show will, I think it's, what's today? Today's the 18th. When I wrote this down, it was earlier. The show has returned to Netflix ever since February 12th. So yeah, this is amazing. This is big, and I come on here almost every single week or every few weeks, every couple episodes, and I big up the like people, no matter what platform you have, big or small, like stuff like this. Like, even though I don't have 1 million fucking followers or whatever, I ain't crying or whatever. It's just a fact. Like, stuff like this gives people like me hope, because he's obviously way at the top, you know what I'm saying, the top of the motherfucking food chain, and to see that happen as a big change, like see a big change like that happen, and him own all the stuff that we still even make memes of the Chappelle Show today. Like a couple months ago, a couple weeks ago, I've seen pictures and videos. Niggas are still making the Clayton Bigsby shit, and what's so funny about that is that's probably the funniest shit, and that was only the first episode of Chappelle Show. The whole Clayton Bigsby sketch. I can't speak. Clayton Bigsby sketches. I got caught mouth. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But yeah though, this is amazing. Shout out to Dave Chappelle, and I can't wait to see his next motherfucking stand-up special. This is amazing. This is history shifting in front of our eyes. This is another moment like Joe Rogan getting 100 mil for podcasting. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's and you can't help but fucking love and appreciate some shit like this happening in the headlines, no matter what you are, especially if you're in that lane. You can't help but give them their acclaim. And for sure, shout out to Dave Chappelle and all them Comedy Central, everybody behind the scenes, to help put a hand in, giving this man what he fucking deserves, because shit, it's I'm not gonna dwell on this too long, but it's the age old story. Anybody, whether you black or white, whatever, in this industry business, when you get in here young and you don't have lawyers, and you just sign contracts, you sign everything away, you sign your whole name away, and that's why some people they go crazy and shit. But yeah, age old story, that ain't nothing new. Woo, let me slow down. Let me slow it down a little bit. Next topic. Ice Cube partners with Caviar Gold for new weed strand called Friday Kush, FRYDAY Kush. It's supposed to be 46.2% THC and 10.78% CBD, and it's available in California, Arizona, Nevada, and Oklahoma. So this is amazing. This is fucking groundbreaking. From going to the Friday movies, and this is just amazing. I love seeing stories. I mean, real life stories have movie fucking endings because you seldom see that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Ice Cube. Shout out to Ice Cube and all that. I can't wait to motherfucking be moving state to state and get this shit going and rocking, so I can really see what's popping, see what rapper really got the best weed strain, and see what rapper capping. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, that'd be dope. That'd be dope to do that shit and create some content. Like I smoked this weed, like, this was cool. Yeah. I might look out in the future. Broke Conversations weed testing out this bitch. In legal states, most definitely. In legal states, I'm not promoting nothing illegal. do what's legal in your motherfucking state. I put that out there. But yeah though, shout out to Ice Cube. This is amazing. And yeah, like I said, from going to the trilogy, the hit trilogy, the hood classics. Anybody black to grow up in the hood, you know what that is. That's damn near, people they follow that shit like religion. They can cite it with their eyes closed. You know what I'm saying? Like so many legendary people in there, just countless people in there, man. Just to go from the movie series and the comedy to bring that shit actually to life and rebrand it through the name of the. Oh my god, it's fucking amazing. Anyway, moving on. NPR Music's Tiny Desk series has now let me read it right. NPR Music's Tiny Desk series has celebrated Black History Month by featuring 4 weeks of Tiny Desk at home concerts. Concerts were recently performed by 2 Chainz. I saw that top to bottom. Also Rick Ross, Giveon, and many more. The main reason why I want to bring this up is I like to see shit like this. This is damn near just a different version of Versus, but it ain't, you know what I'm saying? 2 Chainz, he for half of the songs he was in his nail salon in Atlanta. I wish I could shout it out. I forgot the name of it. But anyway, he was in his nail salon rapping his shit, and then he switched over to a whole different location with different people and shit, and he was rapping his own shit. That shit was amazing. That shit was legendary, and man, I gotta give it to rappers because something I notice when I'm recording music. This is just me getting off topic. I'm gonna get back, but it's hard for me to. That breath control is a motherfucking that shit is real. That shit, you could be the hardest rapper, but if you can't perform or say go back to back with your lines, are you really a rapper? Or are you just damn near you just a writer if you think about it? But yeah though, shout out to 2 Chainz. I saw that shit talked about. It was damn near 20 minutes. It was amazing. He played a whole bunch of hits from I'm Different to The Gray Area, and it was so amazing to hear the lot. He wasn't close to a crowd, but you can hear there was like a live crowd, maybe like a little ducked off area, so you can still get the sounds and people they can really see the concerts and stuff like that. This is really big for that reason. I'm getting back to my original point. I'm guessing like during the heat of this shit, like let's talk about 6 months ago, a year ago, niggas was talking about we might concerts may not never come back, or niggas might have to just perform from home like in a hologram or VR type shit. And a few big artists, they have done that. This is probably the best and the closest we can get to that, like the Versus type situation. Like fans aren't there. Fans aren't at the rapper's feet when they're rapping or when they're performing, but you can still, I guess, be government friendly and COVID friendly, obviously. And I really want to see more shit like this because obviously I don't know if you feel it, but I feel the energy. Everybody is saying it, and whether you agree with it or not, most people, especially people that are recording podcasts or any type of entertainment, niggas is getting fed up. Niggas is moving. Joe Rogan, that I forgot where he lived before, but that nigga moved to Texas, and it's crazy because shit, Texas just got fucked over. I think in the freeze, or they had a big power outage a few days ago. It's probably still going on. Prayers and shout out to them. But yeah though, man, niggas ain't playing. Niggas is really about to just go to Florida, Atlanta, Texas, whatever the fuck, Miami. Well, that's Florida. Whatever is open, and niggas really about to get a bag and really start getting back to this shit, because with entertainment you can't stop. You got to keep going. It's just like fighting. It's just like any fucking sport. If you want to be good at something, my nigga, you got to keep the ball rolling. Niggas is not playing no more. Niggas is outside enjoying parties, doing whatever, linking up. And who am I to say, yeah, boo. But yeah though. That's fire, and I hope we see more of that from NPR Music's Tiny Desk series. It's super fire, and yo, you can really find a whole lot of your favorite artists on that shit. Not even just black, but they highlighted that obviously for the month of February. Next topic: video footage surfaces in a Chinese. Oh my god, this scared the fuck out of me. Video footage surfaces in a Chinese amusement park of a ride breaking down with people on it. And when I watched the video, it was scary as fuck. And one of the things that I noticed and about me and myself and my how it changed, when you a child, yo, I don't give a fuck meter is at its highest. You will jump all it literally, like the saying, if your friends jump off a bridge, are you gonna do it? Yeah. If you're a child and you rowdy and you that type of person, and I most definitely was that. I consider myself an enigma. I'm still that, but to a certain extent, I've done it in different areas of my life. Yeah. But as I've grown and as I've gotten older, like even something like the state fair, I used to always love going on the rides and shit. And it's like now, no cap, I pull up to the state fair, get some food. Obviously, I pull up to the state fair, get some food, and fuck around and spend all my damn money at the games that you never win. I love playing that shit. Like I spent like probably $100, maybe $50 to $100 just on the one basketball game with the oval rims and shit like that. Man, that shit was crazy. But yeah though, that's something big that I motherfucking noticed. And honestly, as adults, the closest I had a conversation with somebody about this recently. As adults, the closest niggas really get back to being children is getting high or being blasted out of your fucking mind, or doing something crazy, or doing yo, I don't give a fuck meter. It's just you don't even register that shit no more. And yeah. Some people, yeah. But yeah, I just thought that was crazy, and that was damn near like a thousand ways to die scenario, like. And it's funny because I literally think about that shit all the time, and it's every few years, ABC News want to report on. Oh yeah, the first people that came in when they were setting up the rides and stuff, yeah, somebody fell, somebody died and shit like that. And something I wonder is, can you sue them? Because technically you're not signing no waiver saying that if you get hurt, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, no cap, that shit probably on the back of your ticket. You don't even know, because niggas ain't even reading the fine print. That shit funny as hell. But I wonder, can you sue them? I don't know. But either way, yeah, that was just something I thought was funny when yeah. But anyway, moving the fuck on to bigger and better things. A little black excellence sprinkled in this bitch as usual. Jay-Z and Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey join forces and donate a 24 million fund to Bitcoin in African and Indian countries. And the thing about Bitcoin is, even though they're doing this big move and stuff like that, they're like planting the seeds, I guess you would say, for the infrastructure and stuff like that. They can't control, they can't control the money after they done that. Like, it's damn near like a private fund type shit. That's what I read in the article. I believe it was source.com. Yeah, look it up. But yeah, though, this is big. This is amazing, and this will be probably one of the biggest things in countries like that. And I don't even want to say lower countries, but America, we're supposed to be first world, which we are. We have more privilege and shit like that, even the broke people. But this is gonna be amazing if people do take advantage of it. I hope people they're not scary about it, because yo, we've seen a lot of shit, even with the stocks and shit, the GameStop shit, niggas have came up from hundreds to thousands, from thousands to hundreds of thousands. Like this shit is not no joke. And one thing about Bitcoin is, like, I heard somebody talk about it on the Joe Budden podcast, and it stuck out to me. He said, don't nobody, like, it ain't nobody that owns it. It ain't nobody that owns it. Yeah, but the government, when we speaking about actual money that we use, the government owns dollars, and banks, they trade dollars all around. So even if, for example, you deposit 20K in your bank account, you can't just come in there on a regular day. You got to get them like money. You got to get them time in advance to get your money from whatever place. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it goes. The banks, they get interest off of money. But if y'all don't know that, y'all know it now. But yeah though, Bitcoin ain't like that, and more Bitcoins aren't made, so inflation and stuff and deflation, it don't affect the same way it would with the dollar and, you know, Bitcoin. But yeah, damn, why did I use oh yeah. This is gonna be amazing for those African and Indian countries, especially, like I said, them being third world countries, second world countries. This is gonna be amazing if they do take advantage. This can be one of the biggest things in the world, and a lot of people, they believe, and who knows, that Bitcoin will be the only thing here to, like, money won't be, dollars won't be value, euros and shit like that, you know, pounds or whatever the fuck we use that's physical won't even be here in 2050 or 3030, whatever, in the near future. That's what a lot of people think. But so yeah, if you own that, get on that. If you're not, you not. But yeah, shout out to Jay-Z and Jack Dorsey. You know what I'm saying? That's big motherfucking moves. That's culture changing shit. That's life changing shit. Amazing. Next topic. Package thief is met by excuse me. Package thief is met by homeowner equipped with what seems to be an AK. I saw this shit on worldstar.com, worldstarhiphop.com. It was the most funny shit in the world. This nigga pulled up in a car, masked up, hoodied up, whatever. Walked, and it's crazy because, bro, now is the worst time to be a package taker, because literally everybody, the brokest niggas, got a Ring camera, and don't nobody ever check or look for the Ring camera. Like, bro, it's the worst. It's the worst time to do that shit. And plus, if you get caught opening that shit, that's a felony. On top of you may be losing your motherfucking life. But yeah though, the dude crept up to the porch. The package thief crept up to the motherfucking porch, took it and tried to tiptoe away, but nah, the homeowner came out the crib. He lucky he didn't up on him. He had the automatic weapon in his hand, and it was pointed down to the ground the whole time. He could have easily just been like, nah, I was in fear for my life, and fucking destroyed the Ring camera evidence, no cap, and really just got off. But yeah though, and it was so funny because as soon as he saw that gun, he was like, "Oh no, I don't want none of that. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke." Then he tiptoed back to the porch, sat the package right back down, and then ran away. He, keep in mind, he drove up in a vehicle. He was like, "Nah, I ain't giving him no opportunity to wet my shit." He left the whole car, everything. I was like, "Yo, yo, do not play." Do not motherfucking play with these people, yo. All it takes is a motherfucking private property sign for your ass to get popped. Less than that, nigga. And you stealing from somebody? Especially for something expensive, a PS5, some electronics, that's your ass, nigga. Hey, but anyway, but yeah though, that shit was fucking hilarious. Check that shit on WorldStar. Google Maps now has a feature that lets you pay for parking in advance and also pay for public transportation, all from one app. I feel like this is just another step in the Google versus Apple fight. That's eventually gonna happen, because I feel like, yeah, this is just monopoly's monopoly, and that's it. If you ever played the game, how you win? You win by owning all the property and taxing everybody until they broke. You know, and games like that, it's so fucking funny. As popular as that shit is in America, and as much as that shit is happening in real life, I don't feel like there's enough uproar. There's enough people talking about it. I'm not a big ass conspiracy theorist, but I believe all conspiracy theories contain at least some motherfucking truth. Most definitely. But yeah though, Yeah, this is like I said, this is just another motherfucking step. And I actually also read in this article that um with some select food services and food providers and stuff, you can order food on Google Maps and shit like that. Like yo, they're making these connections, making these contracts, merging companies. Sooner or later, it's gonna be only you're only gonna be able to have an Apple phone or a Google phone, and then whenever they come to an agreement, it's gonna be Apple Google, and then we all gonna have to buy food from Apple or from Apple/Google. It's I'm not trying to scare y'all, but yo, this is a big motherfucking possibility. And companies like this, they have the money, they have the capital to do this shit. Yo, but yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, moving the fuck on. Just letting you know, hey, when it happened, do not come back to here and be like, oh, you was right, nigga. I know I'm right. I'm telling you right now. You feel me? Anyway, moving on. This is a little long, so please bear with me. Due to the music modern, okay, let me go back. Due to the Music Modernization Act in 2018, artists that didn't get royalties that weren't distributed because the songwriter couldn't officially be determined will now be paid because by law it can't take more than 2 years to pay those people that worked on the songs. So currently, right now, $424 million will be divvied up and given to artists that may not have been this particular songwriter on the song, but they have something to do with the song. You know what I'm saying? So they will be getting their money, and this is a big, this is a lot of money, but this ain't even the kicker. Here's the motherfucking kicker, and it goes back to what the fuck I just said. Wow. Um, let me see. Some of the largest payouts from this deal is from, what do you know? Apple Music, with 162 million, that's a part of that 424 million dollar pot, and Spotify, which has 152 million inside of that pot that they do have to pay out to those artists whomever they may be. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. And I hope we see more big moves like this. This is a lot of money. 424 million dollars. This is a whole lot of money. And I know a whole lot of artists, they need that shit right now more than anything. Ain't no show money, ain't no whatever. Merch sales may be slowing down. Whatever the fuck. Whatever you going through, niggas need the extra bread regardless. Unless you Gucci. But yeah. This is amazing to hear artists actually getting a piece of the pie, what they deserve, because we all know in these last 10-20 years, the CD industry and the physical industry has changed over to the digital and streams and shit like that. And streams, they're worth like a penny of a penny of a penny. And then if you got a fucked up record deal, just like maybe, I don't know, like the one Dave Chappelle was in, but even though it don't relate to music, it's still entertainment. Like a deal like that, because maybe if you're a young artist in this shit, and you just found out, oh shit, Def Jam want to fuck with me, and you don't read the fine print and shit like that, you have a fucked up deal. And that company will get what you're supposed to get, or get the larger percentage of what you're supposed to get from those streams, even though the stream, like I said, it take like 1,200 streams, I think, for one album sale, whatever. Different streaming services, it's probably different metrics and shit to it. But yeah though, this is amazing. This is amazing. That everything I just said, all that shit going on, niggas in the back of the scenes ain't never wrote a hook, ain't never wrote a comma in your notepad. They getting all your money and shit like that. This is the age of motherfucking information, and this is big. This is culture shifting. This is motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? This is a whole lot of money, and this will change a whole lot of artists for generations and their families. This is amazing. Shout out to the Music Modernization Act that came to fruition in 2018. Shout out to that act for sure. Look that shit up for more details. And the last one, no, that's not it. Mortal Kombat has recently released a live action movie trailer. And it honestly looks amazing. It's said to be released on April 16th in movie theaters, which was a surprise to me. I thought all of them were dead, and also on HBO Max. This is amazing because I saw this is stupendous because I because I saw that shit earlier, and the graphics and the sayings, because all right, I gotta bring this up Because I don't know if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan. I am. I haven't seen every one of them. I haven't seen Ultra Instinct and all that shit. But I've seen Dragon Ball Z, the regular one, and Dragon Ball Z Kai, I think, all the way through. All the other shit, I got a couple movies that's like older back in the day shit with Super Saiyan 3 type shit, Broly and shit. But listen, if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, you probably seen the movie Dragon Ball Evolution. That shit was garbage. I don't I don't think I remember Piccolo or Krillin being in that bitch. Or Bulma, now that I think about it. Goku was a skinny ass nigga. Goku has never been skinny in all the cartoons unless he was unless he was being portrayed as a child. He was never skinny, he was always fucking strong. This nigga, bro. And what make it so bad, I don't even think through the whole movie Dragon Ball Evolution, he even went Super Saiyan. It's like, bro, what? Like, I didn't see Cell. I didn't see a whole lot of shit. It was so garbage. If you like bad movies though, go watch that shit. Dragon Ball Evolution. Niggas should be paying me as much as I'm saying dropping their motherfucking names, but fuck it. But yeah, though, this is totally different, or at least, listen, I'm not sucking this movie dick just yet. Pause. I ain't sucking no dick, but yeah, listen, I'm not gonna give this movie. Let me rephrase. I'm not gonna give this movie too much praise before I even see the whole thing. But just judging by the trailer, this shit is amazing. The outfits look amazing. The fucking special effects, especially since they got 14 million Mortal Kombat games. It's like, bro, the graphics got to at least meet up to that shit. And it's so much shit. It's so much shit. It got the classic get over here phrase and shit like that. They're not straying too far away from the plot, and I love when people do that shit. I just hope that it lives up to the motherfucking hype, and hopefully maybe in the theater near you can see it this April 16th. But yeah though, that was damn near the last topic, but nah, it's not. This is the last topic. Music update. I ain't gonna cap. What's that beat called? This shit was stuck in my head. Anyway, while my shit loading, listen, I'm thinking about dropping another song. Well, not even thinking. I'm going to drop another song to the beat. Alicia Keys, You Don't Know My Name. That shit is classic. I'm working on sharpening my skills because that's one thing. I'm not gonna sound like a dumbass on this shit at all. I'm about to go off just like I did on the Drake, on the Drake shit, on the Drake Jhené Aiko shit. Yeah. So please be on the lookout for that. Freestyle is dropping motherfucking soon. I might even kill the whole beat because the copy of the beat I got is down there like 4 minutes 20 something seconds, like I did Sun Rays. And they, that's low-key something I want to talk about. I was looking on my damn SoundCloud the other day, and my highest rated song is the Jhené Aiko Drake beat. What's that? From Time beat. And I know that beat is classic and shit. And I know I went hard on it. But damn, Sun Rays was my most motherfucking lyrical song, and niggas ain't even giving that shit the praise it's supposed to be. Niggas be talking about Let It Be and Evergreen. And look, listen, I'm not talking shit. I'm just talking my shit. You know what I'm saying? But I love anybody that love my music. Hey, check out Sun Rays. I feel like that's my best song, most lyrical, most amazing sound, most I got in my flow bag on that shit heavy, and I rapped over the whole motherfucking thing. If you like real rap, that's the most real rap song I can ever recommend to you. I damn near want to play it at the end of this shit, but I ain't gonna do that. Go to SoundCloud, OG and OG.OTI if you confused on SoundCloud, and check out Sun Rays, bro, for real. And but yeah though, I'm about to kill that Alicia Keys You Don't Know My Name beat. Don't I'm not gonna rush the shit, so it may take a few months, but hey, it's motherfucking coming, most definitely this year. So please be on the lookout. And yeah, this has been the Broke Conversations podcast, the world's most poverty-stricken podcast. You feel me? And I'm your host OG Odie. And is that it? Is that all the drops? Anyway, yeah. Y'all stay up, stay out of motherfucking trouble. And peace. For a new episode, know you probably waiting. Plant a seed in your brain, let me pollinate it. And I'm not like the rest, I don't do the faking. You are now tuned in to Broke Conversations.